Hey, it's Mikey Mike. Hey, we are kitesurfing at Fort Pierce Inlet in Florida. Oh man, it was awesome. It was some north winds and it was great. It was a little side off, but it was a good quick launch here, and having a little issue with getting my lines untangled, but we finally got it going. A little step down there, and it was a little tricky, but we got it going. And so quick launch the kite. You see that drop off there, that was a little difficult to get down, so. But butter flat, the break wall here just really makes it butter flat. On the other side you can see there's a lot of chop. But we got it going, and super nice. Water super warm still. It's in November, and yeah, it's great. So we got the GV surfboard, and we are just gonna go mow the grass here and have some fun. I haven't been in the water for a while, and yeah, the last time I went, I actually tore my 14-meter kite. I'll try to put some footage here out in a little bit, but they were on the 11, and the winds are about 20. But a lot of wingers out here for sure. This is a definite wing spot. They'll go out to the swell outside the break wall, and it looks really good. So just working on my transitions. Switching my feet, doing my thing. Trying to get through a little traffic. Not sure which way these guys are going. But it's all working out. So if you haven't subscribed, make sure you smash that like button and hit that subscribe bell. And we will take you on my kitesurfing adventures in Florida now. Just transition from California, and there are some great spots here for sure. My buddy Roy came down, and we were gonna go kiting, but there was no wind last weekend, and yeah, it's all good though. So we checked out. I took him some cool spots, showed him where it was. The next time he comes out, he's ready to go. But making those transitions, got my little call them water shoes on. Got those from Amazon. They work really good. Great for the like shelly beaches. And Florida doesn't have a lot of rocks, but there are some. But there's a lot of shells and a lot of little things under the water, so you got to be careful. So you just want to hug this little break wall here. This is an inlet to the like a little harbor area, and blocks all the waves coming through here. So it's really butter flat. A lot of these guys just come in here and just jump and have a great time. Like I said, I'm just mowing the grass, having a great time, and you know, trying to work on my transitions. Just doing a foot swap here and overhead kite transition. But having a great time. You know, we're in shorts, and I just have a long sleeve shirt on. And no wetsuit required. It was really nice. Didn't get too far out, you know. You don't want to. You only want to kite out as far as you want to swim back. That's for sure. And I crashed a couple times out towards the edge of the break wall, and something touched my foot. I about had a heart attack. And there's a lot of sharks in Florida. That's for sure. There's bull sharks and tiger sharks and all kinds of fun stuff. So you just got to be careful. Well, not that you have to be careful. I just make a plan on getting back on my board as fast as I can. That's it. It's a good incentive to get back on your board quickly. So, yeah, working the trim here, and every time I transition, I always trim it out. But I think I'm going to replace my trim line here. I got to look up a couple of videos on how to do that because I'm not quite sure. But I got a new trim line that I'm going to put in. It's getting a little ragged. So I'm off all week on Thanksgiving week, and I'm going to try to find some kind of wind somewhere. Hopefully I don't have to go to the east or the west coast side of Florida and try that over there. Well, we'll see what happens. I might end up going up to the 520 slick up in Cocoa Beach, see how that goes, but just once again chasing the wind. So this is Fort Pierce. This is about, I don't know, 30, 40 minutes away from my house. It's not too far. It's actually 25, 30 miles. And yeah, it's a really, really cool spot. Only north winds are the best. I mean, well, that's what they say. I mean, I haven't tried any other winds here, but the north winds are perfect because this break wall just really blocks the wind, or blocks the surf. It just makes it butter flat. And this is just like mowing the grass, perfect for ice skating here. Really good for learning how to do different transitions. Going overhead, switch the feet, and go the other direction, and then I do a couple down loop bottom turns here a bit, and some I made it, some I didn't survive, but it's all good. And there was a guy, oh my gosh, he was riding, he was on a foil kite, and I saw him launch a foil kite on the beach, and he just got drugged down the beach. I think I got a video, so I'll try to show that to you here in a second, so you got to check that out. Looks like he survived. There's no problem. Like he got his kite back up in the air. I saw him kiting, so no problem. But it definitely did look a little sketchy. So it's really nice. They got it's free parking. There's not a lot of parking though. That's the problem. And so you just park your car. It took me a little while to find a good, nice parking spot. Well, it's a short little walk to the beach. Set your kite gear up, and yeah, that little ledge there was a little tricky, but other than that, I think you're good to go. Transitions were working really good today. I was feeling really good. I haven't been on a kite for a long time. Probably 6 months or so. Summertime is really light winds and hardly any kiting, and then the wintertime is when it picks up and we have a lot of fun. So I got here in January last year, and this is the first spot I kind of went to, and it was great. I was the only time I wore a wetsuit the whole time I've been here so far, so was last year in January. And like I said, right here, right now, no wetsuit. But today, in Florida, it was about 46 degrees in the morning. It was a little chilly, so it's probably going to affect the water here coming up pretty soon. So here's the guy, I think. Yeah, there's his foil kite, and you can see him dragging along the beach there. Oh my gosh! And then he finally releases. But he had a pretty good dragging, and upside down, backwards. It wasn't pretty. I was just trying to get out of his way. I was trying to move my kite out of the way because I did not know what's going to happen. Water was really nice, really flat. Just trying to move through some wingers here, make sure I didn't run anybody over. Not a lot of kiters though. But it was a great day. It was a Friday, and it was a lot of fun. I think that was the guy on the core kite that was just doing a lot of jumps, and he was just moving. Well, maybe not. There was a guy on the core that was really kicking it, so. really surprised. My transitions worked out really, really good. And I went to Adventure Water Sports in Jupiter, and they got a great sale on some Cabrina boards and all kinds of cool Cabrina stuff going on there. And I'm going to probably pick me up a new surfboard here pretty quick. They got some awesome sales going on right now, so I'm going to have to check that out. But I really do love this board. This is a really floaty board, real nice and big. It just makes my life a lot easier, especially when it's light. It's a session saver for sure. It's just super user friendly. So for those of you who don't know, I had bilateral knee replacement, and that's both my knees were done at the same time. And yeah, I'm still trying to recover from that. It's been 3 years now. They don't hurt, but they hurt. It's kind of weird, but yeah. But you can still kite after you get your knees done. So there's a foil kite guy. He's back up and running. He's doing good. So. Yeah, I forgot to turn my watch on. I was trying to get my Garmin going for the session, and about halfway through the session, I'm like, oh, I forgot to turn my Garmin on. But yeah, I'll do it next time. But it was a great session, great day. Winds were up. A little side off though. It was a little side off. It would have been a little bit of a struggle to get back to the beach, but not too bad. But it's a super long beach here. It's very, very user friendly here. Went to Jupiter the following day, and Jupiter and Juno Beach. My buddy Roy was there, and we went there, and the surf was way up. Oh my gosh, it was probably 3 or 4 foot overhead, and there were some guys out there just going to town. But the winds were super light. I don't know how they were doing it, but they were doing it. I'm super heavy. I'm 240 right now, down from 280, so that's good. But yeah, there's no way I would have been able to make it. And it was pretty onshore, so it was a little tricky for those guys. And I'm on the 11. I'm trimmed all the way in, so it was definitely blowing. So this is Mikey Mike. Make sure you leave some comments down below. If you haven't subscribed, make sure you do so. Smash that like button if you like the videos, and make sure you leave some comments. Tell me if you've been to this beach before, and tell me your struggles or your the positives about it. But yeah, all right, man.
Thank you.
I was loving this place. As you can see the beach or the waves off to the side there. On the other side of the jetty, it is going to town. But this side is nice and smooth. So it's gonna wrap the lines up, get them out of the way, and they go tear the kite down, and had a great session. So once again, there's a lot of shells around, so you got to be real careful on your feet. You don't want to get them all cut off, so make sure you're wearing some booties or some kind of socks. Hoping this guy out grab his board and just launch his kite. So
Yeah, for sure.
he's all bundled up, and it was not that cold. So some people have a little different take on the water, so that's all good. So fortunately, this little smashdown area right now is getting a little more of a ramp, because when I got down it was just a drop off, and it was a little tough. But once again, Mikey Mike, make sure you leave some comments, smash the like button, and we'll see you soon, man. All right, peace.